All right, so let's get started. It's Friday today, so naturally it's ladies special on your stocks. So our two experts are with us. Gaurang Shah of Geojit BNP Paribas Financial Services will answer all our stock queries, and Nikhil Kotari of Edica Wealth Management will be our personal finance expert. Gentlemen, good afternoon. Thanks very much for joining in to answer all our viewers' queries. First up, we have Veena, who's on the line with us from Mangalore. Hi, Veena.
Hi.
Hi. How can we help you?
I want to buy this Eicher Motors, sir.
Okay.
Can I buy it now?
And any particular reason you've zeroed in on Eicher Motor, or do you already have an existing portfolio of stocks?
No, nothing.
So this is your first buy?
Yeah, this Eicher is the first buy.
Okay. Gaurang, what's your take on Eicher? It has been a good performing stock of late. The news flow is that Volvo has finally exited the entire stake that they hold in this company. Would you advise a retail investor to choose Eicher Motors as their first equity buy?
Well, thanks, Sumira. Good afternoon to you. Well, I would not advise her to put all her money into Eicher Motors, though it's a great stock, and like you rightly mentioned, in fact, this is one of the CV stroke two-wheeler stock amongst the entire auto, four-wheeler, two-wheeler CV basket, which has done phenomenally well. And the ground level visibility of pickup in CV is definitely there in the month-on-month numbers that Eicher Motors delivered. Great comfort in terms of two-wheeler sales in form of Royal Enfield motorcycles, and this is one particular segment, Sumira, does not really bother about scanty or above normal or semi-normal rainfall. These are niche segment bikes, and there is no dearth of the numbers that they sell every month on month. In fact, there is a waiting period in some of the categories of 350 to 500cc motorcycles that Royal Enfield manufactures. And recently the management gave an interview that they are working on 2 more platforms of launch in the motorcycle segment. So I would say that it's a great stock to be with, and to take advantage of this exit of Volvo from Eicher Motors. I think it will definitely augur well. But don't put your entire money into Eicher Motor. In my view, Eicher Motor, Axis Bank and Infosys. If she's got maybe about 1 lakh or 2 lakh rupees to invest, then she should divide her 2 lakhs into equal installments in all these 3 stocks.
Okay, well, that's the first stock query coming in, but now we have a personal finance query. We have Madhuri, who calls in from Pune with a personal finance query. Madhuri, go ahead. Hi.
हेलो. हाँ, हाय. मेरे स्टॉक म्यूचुअल फंड्स में इन्वेस्टमेंट है 2010 तक. और एचडीएफसी टॉप 200 में है, एचडीएफसी इक्विटी में है, और आईसीआईसीआई प्रूडेंशियल डिस्कवरी में है, और एसबीआई इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर में, और एचडीएफसी मिड कैप में थोड़ी है, और कोटक अपॉर्चुनिटीज में थोड़े. तो वो सब बराबर है, और कितने साल तक रुकूं?
Okay, all right.
मुझे कुछ जल्दी नहीं है.
Okay, Nikhil, over to you. Madhuri wants to know if the funds that she's invested in are the correct funds, whether she should maybe switch, and what is the horizon in terms of possibly taking out some money.
Okay. माधवी जी, आपने जो भी फंड्स बोले हैं, एचडीएफसी टॉप 200 ये लार्ज कैप फंड है, और ये काफ़ी सालों से चल रहा है. इसको प्रशांत जैन मैनेज करते हैं, और ये काफ़ी अच्छा लार्ज कैप फंड है. इसको आप कंटिन्यू कीजिए. एचडीएफसी इक्विटी जो फंड है वो मल्टी कैप फंड है, तो लार्ज और मिड कैप दोनों में निवेश करता है. ये भी प्रशांत जैन मैनेज करते हैं, और इसको भी आज से 15 से 20 साल हो गए इस फंड को, और इन्होंने 20% सालाना रिटर्न दिया है. तो इन दोनों फंड को आप होल्ड कीजिए. आईसीआईसीआई प्रूडेंशियल डिस्कवरी फंड है, ये मिड कैप फंड है, तो ये मिड कैप स्टॉक्स और वैल्यू स्टॉक्स में निवेश करता है. तो इसको भी आप ये भी फंड अच्छा है, इसको भी आप होल्ड कर सकते हैं. एचएसबीसी मिड कैप जो फंड है वो अपने कैटेगरी से काफ़ी अंडर परफॉर्म कर रहा है, अपनी बेंचमार्क कैटेगरी को. इस फंड से आप एग्जिट हो सकते हैं. और जो आपने कोटक अपॉर्चुनिटीज फंड कहा है, उससे भी आप एग्जिट होके कोटक सेलेक्ट फोकस पे इन्वेस्ट कर सकते हैं. आपके पास आईसीआईसीआई प्रूडेंशियल जो इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर फंड है, इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर एक सेक्टर फंड है, तो ये केवल इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर स्टॉक में निवेश करता है. तो ये काफ़ी रिस्की फंड है. तो आप अगर आपको बहुत ही रिस्की फंड नहीं चाहिए तो इसको भी आप स्विच करके लार्ज कैप फंड जो आईसीसी फोकस ब्लू चिप फंड है या आप मिड कैप फंड आईसीसी डिस्कवरी फंड में निवेश कर सकते हैं। ये सारे फंड जो आपने कहे हैं वो सारे इक्विटी फंड्स हैं। तो इक्विटी फंड में जब भी आप निवेश करते हैं आपका जो होराइजन है वो 5 से 7 साल का होना चाहिए, और जब भी आपको पैसे चाहिए उससे कुछ साल पहले आप उसको डेट में स्विच कर दीजिए सिस्टमैटिक वे से और स्टैगर वे से, और फिर आप उनको निकाल सकते हैं। तो अगर आपका होराइजन 5 से 7 साल है तो इन फंड में बने रहिए, और जो मैंने थोड़े बहुत स्विच का सुझाव दिया वो आप इम्प्लीमेंट कर दीजिए और आप बने रहिए। आप इनमें सालाना 15% टैक्स रिटर्न एक्सपेक्ट कर सकते हैं।
All right, Madhuri, I hope that advice works for you. In fact, many of the funds that Nikhil has recommended today, that's the HDFC, ICICI funds as well. In fact, Lata caught up with a lot of these fund managers. Nikhil talked about Prashant Jain as well. So if you'd like to hear a detailed conversation and their take on how things are going, do remember those are the timings for the weekend. Prashant Jain, S. Narain from ICICI, Mahesh Patil of Birla Sun Life, as well as Harsha Upadhyay of Kotak Mutual Fund, all of them in conversation with Lata this weekend. So that's something a lot of our viewers might want to look out for. All right, we have a next caller on the line with us. It's Sarika who is called in with a query on Suzlon. Hi Sarika, how can we help you?
Yes, ma'am. I want to know, I have shares of Suzlon, 1,000 shares I have at the rate of 24.50.
Okay.
And now I want to know, is it okay to hold it for 1 more year? Or what to do? Means, can I sell this, or is it better to stay and continue with this only?
All right.
Sure. One more thing is there. Still, I have 30,000 rupees to invest.
Okay.
So, which is the better now to invest?
All right.
Please.
Got it. Gaurang, how are you looking at Suzlon? You know, a lot of these highly leveraged companies have been getting punished of late. But, you know, Suzlon has a strong backer that has come in the form of Dilip Shanghvi and Associates. Also, for someone who's looking to put in another fresh cash right now, what would the place be?
Well, Zubaira, my first advice is to all your viewers, especially small investors, is to avoid these kind of stocks which are highly leveraged, as you likely mentioned, on the balance sheet debt side. Things look extremely precarious, and you know, the amount of debt some of these companies have on the balance sheet is more than the market cap. So you need to be extremely careful. So first of all, you should avoid these kind of companies. On Suzlon, well, despite the fact that Mr. Shanghvi has come in, I don't think the fortunes have turned around for Suzlon. And I don't understand the viability of a company, or you know, the kind of asset sale that they do to draw down their debt. It doesn't really make me understand as to how the company is going to function going forward from here on, in case if you are going to sell off all the viable assets to bring down the debt. What is your future going forward? So my advice is either at current level or maybe on any kind of pullback that you see on Suzlon, you should lighten up your position, sell it. If you're looking at some of the broader market stocks in the mid cap, small cap category, then in our view, Dish TV, Ashok Leyland, and Development Credit Bank, that is DCB. I think these are some of the few companies in the broader market that look extremely promising from a return on investment point of view, and also from quarter-on-quarter growth that these companies deliver.
Okay, well, Gaurang, we'll take that advice then. DCB, Development Credit Bank, Dish TV from the media space, as well as Ashok Leyland from the auto space, are a couple of recommendations from the broader markets that Geojit BNP Paribas had.